Johnny and Kimmy. Hello and welcome back to RV Living with Johnny and Kimmy. So originally, Johnny was looking at Class C's.
Yeah, Class C's. I looked at a lot of Class C's and even some of the Super C's. Maybe even some A's, but I like the ideas of the C's. Started looking at fifth wheels because it just seemed like a better, more homey choice when we really figured out that we're not going to be traveling so much as just staying in one area for extended periods of time. I'm not going to sit here and name ones we didn't like or ones we did like or anything. They're all nice and they all have features and they all have features that maybe this doesn't have that might be better than this one in some ways.
That's another reason why it took so long for me to agree, was because, the idea, it just didn't look like home, just looked like a camper. I didn't want to live in a camper. And then we started looking at like fifth wheels, pull behinds. I think pull behinds lasted maybe 5 minutes and we're like,
Yeah, the fifth wheels just, seem so much more roomy and seem so much like home. So then with me, of course, it's comparing and researching. So as we said, we searched and searched, honestly, and we just kept coming.
I just kept coming back, or we both kept coming back to the Pinnacle.
I had RV friends saying, that's the one you got to go. That's your camper. That's the field. That's what you keep going. And I'd be like, yeah, but this one or that one. And they were like, no, you just got to go with that one. And I didn't listen for the longest time because I just kept wanting to explore all options and make sure we were doing the right thing.
Yeah, it's like we knew which one we liked. And I kept telling him, we're going to get this one. We both like it. And he's like, well, let's go look at this one. And I was like, well, go look at it. And it's like, We were even looking at the second bedroom one because I thought I could use that as an office. But no counter space.
Yeah.
Your stove was like right up against the refrigerator. And I'm like, I need that side of the counter.
You really have to weigh out pros and cons of what you want in a camper. You may get this. You may get a second bathroom, a second bedroom. You might get this, but you're still losing something else, even with the bigger size.
I just realized we've always said Jayco Pinnacle. We never said which one.
Oh, and it's the 32 RLTS.
Rear living triple slide.
Rear living triple slide. And
it's, like they say, it's a couple's camper.
It's a couple's camper, and every make has this floor plan. You go in one, you kind of go in another, and that's why you really are deciding on what feel you like.
So we both agreed this was going to be our new home.
The Pinnacle 32 RLTS.
Let's show you why. One thing I like was how open it is. I don't feel cramped. And like the first time I came in here, I sat and I'm like, I can see myself living here. You're not cramped. Everything is just bright. I love our elevator. So to me, the first thing that caught my eye when I walked in was the cabinets, the trim. Being white to me, instead of the tan, just stood out from all the other RVs I'd seen. It just felt more like a home instead of walking into a camper. I love the farmhouse sink, and I love the fact that you have a separate water for drinking rather than drinking from the faucet, city water. One thing I didn't like was the fact that we had to downsize and I had to get rid of a lot of clothes. So this side has all of my clothes, my pajamas. This side has the rest of my clothes down here. And this is our jackets. Well, this is Johnny's and these are my jackets. And this section here is Johnny's clothes. So yes, we did have to downsize on our clothes. Fortunately, I got 80% of the closet space.
I love the table, which many of the manufacturers are going with, as opposed to an actual booth style. And on this one especially, I like the hard surface counter here. Another thing I really like, and Kim mentioned the big center island. but I just like all the counter space. I like the counter on each side of the stove.
So now a lot of people aren't gonna like the Pinnacle, because everyone has their own opinions about different things.
Yeah, it's like Ford, Chevy, and Dodge.
I tell him all the time, it's like something that you like, and if I say I don't like that, I mean that's my opinion. We're not robots. I tell them that all the time. Everybody has their own style, and to me, like this fit both of us.
Yeah,
we both liked it.
I did want to mention, without going into crazy detailed specifics about the camper, you know, we mentioned we like the feel of the overall interior, but there are some great exterior features as well. One being, it's got one of the strongest roof truss systems in the industry. Heated underbelly, as well as 2 awnings. We got a 400-watt solar package. Another great feature that these Pinnacles have, where many RVs or trailers or fifth wheels would come with 2 30-pound propane cylinders. This one has 3 40-pounds. Could make a big difference in the wintertime. Wow. There's plenty of videos out there, tons of them, breaking down specs, really specific features about this trailer. We didn't want to do another one of those. We just wanted to talk more about, I guess, you know, why we chose and went this route. So check out our next video and find out why we chose the Ford F450 as our tow vehicle. It was another big decision. Yeah, equally as long. So join us next video and we'll kind of discuss in the same way why we chose the F450 Ford.
So make sure, click the like button. If you haven't subscribed to our channel yet, please subscribe now. Then you won't miss our next video talking about the Ford F450.
Bye.
Check you later. Stop.